In this video, we're going to use a differential to find a change in a geometric context. It says find the change in volume dV if the radius of a sphere changes from 13 centimeters to 12.7 centimeters. So, first thing we want to write down is what the equation for volume would be. So we're going to say that volume is equal to 4/3 pi r cubed. We know that. And dV, we're going to try to find the volume dV. That's going to be the derivative of v, which means we're going to take the derivative of r as well. So we have an initial radius that is 13 centimeters. Now remember, what does dr stand for? Well, dr stands for the change in r. This is the differential of r, change in r. Well, r, the radius they're saying, is changing from 13 centimeters to 12.7 centimeters. So that would be 12.7 minus 13, which would be, the change is negative 0.3 centimeters. Now what we're going to do is we're going to find the derivative of this. Okay? If we think back to what our differential should look like, it would be dV is equal to, and I'm going to call this, in this case, this is F, or actually this would be V of R. So this would be dV is going to equal V prime of R dr. If we compare that to what we've been doing with differentials. So I want to find the derivative of this equation. So when I do that, V prime of R is going to equal, bring the 3 to the front, I'd get 3 times 4/3 pi r squared. And then when I take this and I multiply this out, I end up with V prime of r is equal to, the 3's cancel, I'm left with 4 pi r squared. Now I'm going to plug this into the formula we've been using. So I have dV is equal to 4 pi r squared dr. So this is just like previous problems that we've done. Our change in radius is negative 0.3, and our original radius is 13, so we're going to write that dV is equal to 4 pi 13 squared times negative 0.3. Now I say round to the nearest tenth, so we'll plug all this in. So we get 13 squared times pi times 4 times negative 0.3. And we get negative 637.1. And this is a volume, so this is negative 637.1 centimeters cubed. That's the change in volume if the radius of the sphere changes by 0.3 centimeters. So we change the radius by 0.3 centimeters, it decreases the volume by 637.1 centimeters cubed.